right, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. What's going on, man? Exciting news. The most exciting sports talk podcast in the nation. The number one twin duo in the nation, in the world. And all I gotta say is, I'm so happy.
Give me life.
I'm so happy.
Give me life.
I am so happy.
That was decent. I like that.
We had the women's national championship that was on Sunday. We had the men's national championship on Sunday.
Monday.
I'm sorry. Monday. We had that yesterday. And then on top of that, NBA talk. San Antonio Spurs versus the Denver Nuggets on Saturday afternoon. One of the best games I seen or saw last Saturday in the NBA. Jokic putting up numbers, Wemby putting up numbers. Jokic letting Wemby know, this ain't your league yet, buddy. You still got a long way to go. It's all up here, man. It's all up here. But hey, this is GNC Sports Talk. Well, we do it for the culture.
By the culture.
Because we are the culture. You dig?
Number one sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Our mama said so. Welcome in. Thank you so much for that beautiful soliloquy. You're getting better at this. You're getting better at this. I do appreciate that. We want to welcome everybody in the comments, everybody that's a replay viewer, new likers, bots, subscribers, all of y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. We will get to the comments as only we can. But first,
imagination.
Let us make sure we take care of a couple of house cleaning items, if you will. If you are a repeat offender, we want to say thank you so much. We'll be in those comments in a minute. We love you. First time liker, subscriber, bot, whatever you may be, we want to say thank you, welcome, and we can't wait to see you next time. Last but not least, I think you've seen a couple people talking about smashing that like button below in your phone. It's the thumbs up button that does this, and it's also something that we can do right here. And oh my God, hold on one second.
Okay,
it's gonna die.
All right, well, yeah, we do. Well, we don't want that happening. We definitely don't want that happening. But yeah, it was definitely an exciting and eventful sports Saturday or sports weekend. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So while he getting that together, I just want to say thank y'all also for tuning in, to the new viewers, to the co-worker out there. You know who you are. Appreciate you for tuning in. But yeah, we appreciate you.
Oh God.
And look.
Oh God.
Look, well, I don't know. Look, I don't know where to start at. I don't know where to start at, man. I don't know where to start. Like we had the men's, we had the women's. You want to give it up to the women's first, ladies first?
Yeah, we gonna do that in a minute. Hold on, we got to make sure we do the
ladies first. Ladies first.
We got to make sure we do the one of the more important things before we get into the comments. We want to make sure you are submitting your music picks. What are music picks? Well, it's something that we here at GNC Sports Talk love to do. We love talking about music, sharing it with you guys, and we want to make sure that we do that at the end of this episode, like we do at the end of every other episode. Make sure you can in the comments put an M next to the artist album or a song that you're listening to. I am sorry I'm out of breath. My computer was about to die, and I was so scared. I'm good now. And before we get going, let's get to these comments real quick.
All right.
Because they are making my job lovely right now. First and foremost, hey, family.
What's going on? What's going on? The Jackson family.
Number one sports podcast in the land, not the land of Oz.
That was a good one. That was a good one, Mama.
If everybody could say hello to our lovely mother, without her, there is no us, all that good stuff. We got Cam in the building.
What's up?
We got E in the building. He always on some like in the image, fellas. Nano Banana 2. Shout out to Hicksville. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Okay.
Hey, so look at that. Show love to our mama.
What up? Tell the algo that this is your sports boo. Hit that me likey button. LFG. And welcome to the number one sports cast on these here internets, because they mama said so and my mama likes it too.
Hey.
Shout out to mom, dude.
We appreciate that. Black Raiden. We live, baby.
Live.
It's
exciting.
it's going down.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the excitement was Michigan winning.
Listen, we will give them
look,
that credit for sure.
We have to.
Number one across the board.
Oh, you already know.
Peace, good people.
Peace.
How you doing, Janita? Wait a minute, because I can.
Okay.
Because I did this. This is my proof positive, Janita. This here podcast is brought to you by From Idea to Episode 1. That is the book that is in the description. Also, the book that is in our bio. Go ahead and cop that thing. Support your boys. And if you have supported, go ahead and let us know so we can make sure we thank y'all. One day soon, it will be something coming to y'all inboxes / mailboxes. We're working on it. Oh, you just pressing buttons now.
He said, "Boss, did you just dan them bots?" LOL.
Always. It was a good sports weekend. It was a lot that took place.
You have to thank your sponsor for sure.
Hey, I appreciate it.
All right, good evening.
GR Houston Jack. What it do?
Hey, mama.
What it is, Black Raven?
What up, though, man?
Love you, brother.
Look, I was on a 2-game winning streak, bro.
You got a call. Oh my God. You got a call coming later on, Black Raven. Hello to the GNC Sports Talk community. Okay, mama. I see you there. We're going to have to change that 5262 at the end of your thing.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on with that, but hey, we here for it. Thank you everybody for supporting us as always, man. We appreciate it.
All right.
Keep locking in, man.
You asked where we want to start. I will let you guide the conversation on where we want to start.
All right, man. Let's start with the UCLA women's team winning their first national championship in school history. Big shout out to the UCLA Bruins. They took on the South Carolina Gamecocks. Good game. Unfortunately, the Gamecocks, I can't say they fell a little bit short. They just got their BTA. BTA. If you know, you know. I'm gonna tell you, I thought who was gonna win the whole thing. I thought it was gonna be UConn. I ain't gonna say that coach's name. I'm gonna leave that to you when the time comes around. But I had UConn winning the whole thing. They was undefeated the whole season. They looked like they couldn't be stopped until Dawn Staley. They were a little bit more physical than them. They did what they were supposed to do, and now you know. We have UCLA and South Carolina winning, and the one thing, and I'm gonna keep saying this, probably I'm gonna say a lot during this episode. The one thing you cannot teach in basketball is height, and if you have height, you especially men's and women's, just like we saw yesterday and on Sunday. If you have height on your team, you could do a whole lot of things can go your way. A whole lot of things can go your way. So UCLA, got to give a big shout out to Lauren Bett. She did her thing. Her little sister did her thing as well. So shout out to the UCLA Bruins.
My little sister did something. I thought it was mostly the singers.
Yeah, I mean, it was Kiki Rice as well. Big shout out to Kiki Rice. But, I mean, look, they came back. You know, some people, they dipped out, but they stayed the course, and they came back and won. And look, it is like right now, which we're gonna get on that later on. But UCLA did their thing.
Yes, UCLA did their thing. 79-51 was their final score. I want to make sure we give credit to E and also Cam. They both called UCLA winning. Mm-hmm. Yes, okay. You see this shirt. Yes, this penny shirt is fire. I should have told you so you could have wore your Mellow shirt. We will have more merch like this one day. We gonna figure out a way to get some
Sports.
More.
We coming back. JD Sports.
You had to
shout out to JD Sports, bro.
Shout out to the kiosk because we can get to that too. Yes. So what happened was size was a very important thing. Without Lauren Betts being on the floor, I believe you see South Carolina put up a better matchup. Yes. UCLA had a bunch of experience. They had seniors, I believe all 5 plus one more was coming off the bench. They had a bevy of experience. This is what happens when you are able to keep players together and you add one great player. A quote from one of UCLA players, you have a bunch of good players, but one great player elevates us all. That is Lauren Betts, 6'7". 6'7" really changed the dynamic of the game. 6'7" had something caught in her throat. Yeah. Most of the time. 6'7" really set up there and blocked everybody that was above her. Lauren Betts was the difference maker for them this season. Without her, I'm not sure if they make it to the championship game, let alone far in the tournament, but they do advance. Mm-hmm. With that being said, Once again, shout out to UCLA.
Yep.
Shout out to South Carolina because you have a bunch of youth that is on your team. Dawn Staley continues to impress and impact the culture as much as she does to continue to be a program builder. If you play NCAA football, then you know.
And it also has I believe maybe the number 1 rated prospect, McDonald's All-American, coming in to her program as well. So they're gonna be just fine. Watch out for the young lady's name. I think her first name is Jersey. I cannot think of her last name right now.
I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry, Cam. That was on E. Then you're a loser just like the rest of us because we call UConn too.
I call it UConn.
I said UConn too.
Look, the one thing we gonna admit on this here sports podcast, when we wrong, but when we right. Look, I was wrong, men and women. So for y'all got everybody out there that got UCLA winning or had UCLA winning. Hey, salute to y'all because I was wrong on all.
What are you doing? E, team effort and perseverance shall win like the Democrats. Hey, E, something wrong with you, E.
Oh, well.
That man crazy. Oh, man. He's talking about me saying me too, I'm sure. Commenting on that time. But I was not. Oh, it's cool. It's cool. Y'all good. Y'all diabolical. Y'all funny. The biggest thing that we want to talk about did not happen in the championship game. Mm-hmm. And I understand that this takes away from UCLA's winning, but the bigger story was what happened when South Carolina won over UConn, which we will discuss a little bit further when we get to our segments. But really quick, because I know I had told you at the end of the day, when I saw it, did you see it and did you know what happened? Of course, you went back and watched it. And the first thing that we said was, Geno Auriemma, you are a sore loser. What happened that you did, and I'm going to do my best to see if I can pull it up, but I can at least pull up the quote here in a minute. Yeah. But what happened was a complete and utter disrespect of the women's game, which is trying to grow to one of the people who will be credited one day with growing the women's game and Dawn Staley to what it is going to become. You disrespected her because you said of a handshake. No, brother, you disrespected her because you got your, excuse the French mama, muted if you need to. You got your ass kicked.
BTA, man.
Not UCLA. South Carolina did a number on arguably the most winningest coach. Well, right behind maybe Pat Summitt. Or did he claim the title?
Oh, yeah, he claimed the title.
Okay, so the most winningest coach in women's basketball history. Oh, yeah. They took that beating real good, 62-48.
Yeah.
They were out dominated. They were out class. They were out skilled. They were out physical. And the crazy part about the game is they started physical within the first 10 minutes, and South Carolina upped their game.
Yep.
With freshmen, with sophomore, with seniors, with experience and inexperience. Shout out to Raven. What you did, which we will talk about in more detail coming soon, really showed us who you are, which you appeared to be a clown last Friday.
Yep, that was clown behavior, man. Like out of all the things you have done in your career in regards to coaching and winning all these championships, and I can tell you why. I can tell you why he acted the way he did. This what happens when you go undefeated and you think you're gonna win it all, and things don't go your way. When life comes at you fast. Kind of moment that he had.
Well, I see the plug.
You see the plug. You see the plug. But yeah, I was disappointed, to say the least. Dawn Staley is, she is class personified. She did a thing. She held her composure because back in the day, something probably would have happened to Geno. I think if he did that to Kim Mulkey, some feathers on her little, on her wardrobe might would have flown off. But yeah, Geno, man, come on.
Wait. Give me some horns. Look who here.
Nikki!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages,
Miss Nikki,
my guru, a mentor of mine, if you will. Nikki, what's happening?
We appreciate
What's up?
you.
We appreciate you. No. You were right with everything that you said. Also, thank you so much, Nikki, for showing up. You were so right with everything that you said, and what people are saying in the comments. Sore loser, awful. E kind of goes like me when it comes to devil advocate. So he even said he liked it, to be honest. He likes the fact that the coaches kind of show how much they wanted and stuff like that. And I don't have a problem with none of that. It's the fact that if the handshake that you spoke of at the beginning of the game bothered you so much, then why did you wait to the end of the game to make such a big deal about it? After you got your bootay handed to you.
Yep, and then on top of that, Dawn took that L. She took that L on on the chest, man. She took it on the chin, like a real one supposed to. And when the game was over with, she shook hands. She congratulated the UConn players, the whole nine. And for you not to do that or to act the way you did last Friday after the game, that's bad behavior, man. It's them in the light on some great career that you have.
I just want to sit up here and ask you this. So he just said I don't want to even think. I don't think he was disrespectful. I think he's being an a-hole.
Okay.
I feel you.
Okay, we can agree on that.
I'll ask you this. Who went in the fight?
Come on now, man.
I wanted to ask you.
Come on, man. Come on, bro.
I just wanted to ask you.
But shout out to UConn assistant coach that came to Don was like, yeah, he was wrong. Yeah. We apologize. As a team, we apologize for his behavior. Yeah. I saw that.
Let me
Come on,
see.
Geno, man. Take that L on the chin, man. Take it on the chin, dog.
So what was really sad about it though was the apology. We don't have to read it so much if you don't want to, but we can give it a shot.
Yeah, I'll tell you. You want me to check it out? You want me to do it?
Yeah, let me see if I can actually get it shared, if it'll do like it's supposed to do.
All right. And while you doing that, I'll check it out, see what's popping with it.
It do me so dirty sometimes.
Oh, no, it's cool. You want me to go and start reading?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I get it.
All right, in air quotes. There's no excuse for how I handled the end of the game versus South Carolina. It's unlike what I do and what our standard is here at Connecticut. I want to apologize to the staff and the team at South Carolina. It was uncalled for in how I reacted. The story should be how well South Carolina played, and I don't want my actions to detract from that. I've had a great relationship with their staff, and I sincerely want to apologize to them. End quote.
The reason why I wanted to make sure that I actually bring that to light, because you know who he didn't mention in that whole thing?
Dawn Staley.
How dare you disrespect her or do whatever anybody thinks, but you didn't hold yourself to the level or the standard that we know you to be. How dare you do all of that, make that ruckus, actually sit up there and backpedal, crawfish, whatever it may be, and you still don't apologize to the person that did you wrong, that you did wrong. I am so confused.
I apologize, Dawn Staley. That's what need to be said in that statement. That's what need to be said in the statement. But
Everybody hit that like button
Yeah,
if you
man.
will, if you may. From Janita, I think it was ratings.
Look. Man, okay.
Could it be?
We look. I agree.
Hey, he was a total jerk, no question. But I get mad when I lose too. Hey, just let it out,
man. Let it out to your team, man. Don't let it out to the opposition.
You know, and then the other thing, which I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull it up because we got malfunctions going on. I thought I got everything fixed beforehand, but whatever. When Sarah ripped her jersey, and he complained, talk about they're sitting up there abusing my players, and they didn't sit up there and call anything, and she was the one that actually ripped her jersey and admitted to it. And even after the game, post game, he was still
He's still on the
blaming.
jersey,
He
man.
was blaming South Carolina still. Agree.
Right.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. My money on Dawn. My money on Dawn. Not because she may or may not win. I think Dawn got real goons behind her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Philly girl. Nah, Janita, he was butthurt. He cashed that L for sure. He get them hands. LOL. He knows her and coached her. It made good ratings and clicks. We can agree on that.
I hate the fake apologies.
Yeah, they only say anything because the backlash, that part. I have to agree with that.
All right.
You had to say something, man. You had to come out and say y'all apologize the whole nine. You ain't really mean it, but you did. Hey, the story still goes. You still got your ass whooped, so that's it. That's it, man. You still lost. You lost. Mm-hmm.
He didn't want to say hit that like button because he would have to say pause. He be tripping. Okay, so now we on to the men's game. Would you like to take that one over?
I'm gonna say this one more time, and I'm gonna continue to say it throughout the whole podcast. The one thing in basketball, now in other sports, I don't know how that works, but one thing in basketball is you cannot teach height, and you can teach defense, but you gotta be elite. You gotta be elite, and as the saying goes. Offense win you games, but defense wins championships, and that's what Michigan had.
I thought you were about to say something else.
No, that's what defense wins championships. And look, by far, they were the best team in the NCAA. They were beating teams by average margin, if I'm not mistaken, by 30 points. They won this game barely. I ain't gonna say barely won, but they won this game by 6 points, but. That the intensity they had, Cadeau, he played good, even though he ain't played that good when he was at North Carolina. But hey, it is what it is. But as a team, Michigan, they did their thing, man, and they had the transfer from UCLA. He transferred from UCLA, and he's 7'3", and he did. What could UConn really do? They couldn't get a flow on offense. They were forcing up shots. I think they may have shot maybe like 20-something% from the 3-point line yesterday. Mullins didn't have a good game. Solo Ball, who I was looking for him to have a redemption game.
By the way, fire name.
Yeah, fire name. Solo Ball, he didn't have too much of a good game. Their center. Go back up to the center to UConn. All right, Travis Reed Jr. He had 13 points, but normally if it was anybody else, if they would have played Arizona, I'm willing to bet you that Travis Reed Jr. would have had 20, maybe like 20, 25. That's how dominant he was. He just couldn't do nothing against the Ada Mary kid, which is 7'3" from Michigan. Then, like I said, the whole team, especially on defense, was as good as it gets. And if there's any coach out there that want to teach the youth, teenagers, what it takes to win the championship, and it starts on defense, just look at that Michigan-UConn game. That's all you need to know, because that's how dominant they were on the defensive side of the ball. They did what they were supposed to on offense. Things started going rolling. They didn't shoot a lot of threes. I think they only made 2 threes the whole game, but what they did, got out on the break, made some things happen. I believe had maybe 34 fast break points. Mm-hmm. So they did good, man.
So I know everybody's going to talk about defense. Defense on this. And I want to make sure I highlight the biggest thing that I see, the biggest glaring thing that I saw. Mm-hmm. Rebounding. Mainly on the offensive board. Michigan, 22 rebounds to Michigan's defensive rebounds were outlandish. And I know this doesn't tell the whole story, but whenever I tuned into the game while I was doing a couple other things yesterday, while I really paid attention to it, the main thing I saw?
What's that?
Michigan guards were rebounding they butt off. Mm-hmm. Guards that were, 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", to a 7-footer, a 6'10", 6'11". Like, the guards were out rebounding the big men of UConn. Let alone their own position. And I believe that played just as big of a part as the defense. And I think that's what ultimately held off everything, because as UConn was making their way back, the free throws kept getting made because they would get the rebounds and they would have to get fouled.
Yep.
And the guards were rebounding their butt off the whole game. I believe that was a truly big factor in why UConn just couldn't get it done at the end.
Yeah, look, and then on top of that, Yaxel Lindenberg, solid 6'9", 240, 250. you had everybody on the perimeter switching, and that's gonna be his bread and butter when he gets to the league. That's gonna be his bread and butter defense.
Mm-hmm.
You can guard if you can guard 1 through 4 in the NBA, and you a solid defender. Oh yeah, you want to make your money on that. And despite him having a sore MCL, and he sprained his ankle in the game against Arizona, which I had winning the whole thing. They made Arizona look like nothing. But that's gonna be it. Yeah, me too. That's gonna be his bread and butter. But as a unit overall, man, look, Michigan. I gotta say this up. What up though? I know they're gonna be celebrating down there. Don't you do it? Don't you do Anyway, I know they're gonna go crazy out there in Michigan. This is the first time a Big Ten team has won a championship since 2000.
Give flowers to Big Ten as a conference.
Yeah, they won it.
All they have to do to complete the year run is to win in softball and baseball.
Well,
anything's possible with
Anything's
the NIL that's going on. That's what got Lauren Betts from Stanford to UCLA. That's how Michigan looks like a superpower right now. Like the Big Ten with the additions that they made and this NIL era just look different right now, dog.
Right now,
like
man,
they look like something.
Yep.
Real quick, let me do this. What did I do? Okay, here we go. There's a difference between getting mad, nip tuck. Something irrelevant.
Yep.
He ain't used to losing. Hard on his sleeve because he took an L.
That's a fact.
That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Defense wins championships. This is when we get into the Michigan, which it does. That's why I said I picked UConn. I thought they was gonna come back low key.
I low key did too.
Michigan kept them at bay.
They kept them at bay, man. But it was, like I said, it was just the thing. You can't teach height. And Terrence Reed Jr. He's not used to that height. That somebody being 7'3". That's he may be a little bit slighter in weight than Terrence Reed Jr. But overall, he's 7'3", man. And, like, you ain't just gonna bully him the whole game. Like, you gonna have to finish. You have to finish over him, and that's something they can't do.
This will go with you. Mullins is good forever.
He is.
No, he definitely get a pass. Still listening, prepping these organic nachos. That's what's up. That sound fire.
Michigan was ball hogging for real.
I'm telling you, dog, like that was the biggest thing that stuck out to me was the rebounding. Like they guards was getting in on it for real. He's never not lost for him. Sorry, he's never not lost for him to know how to lose. Geno is that dude. You can make excuses for him, but the character will always show when the outcome is not what you want. Cannot be mad at that.
Yep.
That gets a big one. So those two. They won it. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, quote me on the date because I looked at it quite a few times. WNBA draft is coming April 13th. Expansion teams, too. They also are about to flip the league around. Salary has increased due to the new CBA. 1.5 mil to 7 mil being the absolute top. You'll have players like Nafisha Collier, Asia Wilson, and a couple of others that'll be up for those max contracts. But it's a free-for-all getting ready to go on right now. Man. So the WNBA is going to get shaken up for sure. So that's next for that.
Angel Reese got traded to Atlanta.
I was just about to say, do we have any more that were big? I didn't get a chance to look today because I had a bunch of meetings. So do we have anything big other than that happen?
Not yet.
We'll have an update on that because I know it's some moves that happened. I just didn't get a chance to check in. I've been in meetings all day. Okay, so Angel Reese, that is a big piece because they were talking about reuniting Angel with Flagg in Chicago, and that is not happening.
Not no more.
Yeah, that is not happening.
Sucks, buddy. But hey, Camilla, y'all still have Camilla down there?
No, absolutely. I mean, the shakeup is going to be good. WNBA is doing its best to capitalize on this, and I see nothing but high skies for them if they can continue to push the envelope. So the CBA is going to keep him happy for a little bit, but it's still a source of equality that has to take place. But then also the level of play is entertaining to watch. I just wish the seasons would change what it would watch because it's in the summer when everybody go outside. It's different.
Yep.
I wish that would change, but that's what they got to work on.
Yep.
Other than that, I believe we good with college basketball right now.
Man, another season gone, another March Madness gone. Wrap it up for the books, and
This is by far one of the more entertaining ones too.
yeah, man, it was a lot, man. Look, Duke lost that. Look, that's all I can ask for. Oh, and also, gotta say this. Unfortunately, we had the news that Hubert Davis was fired a couple of weeks ago, but North Carolina just hired their new head coach. They made it official today. We have the ex-head coach of the Denver Nuggets, Mike Malone. And look, I'm not mad at the hire. Now, I'm gonna tell you who I wanted, who I thought they was gonna get. I thought they was gonna get Billy Donovan. He's a winning coach at Florida. At the college level. He all right. He's kind of average in the NBA, but I was hoping that we can get him. I thought Dusty May was going to bite from Michigan. He didn't bite. He staying in Michigan. I thought the Arizona head coach, he was going to bite. He didn't bite. So, I mean, right now, we'll see, man. Hopefully, Mike Malone can come in and resurrect the North Carolina Tar Heels. Don't have a disappointing season, man. And to all you other North Carolina players that dipped out 7 transfers, y'all wasn't good no way, man. I'm just keep it a band. Y'all, I don't know why we was paying. I don't know what kind of money we paid y'all. Y'all need to reimburse me. I need that reimbursement. I need a refund. Because what I saw, especially at the end of the season, especially in the tournament, when y'all was up by 19 against VCU, I need my money back. Y'all getting paid all this money. Y'all play like trash. I'm going to say this, too.
You ain't
y'all
getting no money.
I don't care. Y'all playing like trash in the first 10 minutes against Duke. You remember when we was in Oklahoma after we got through seeing Oklahoma lose to Houston? We watched the game. I was like, why are we paying these players? Like, Caleb the only one that deserved to get – Caleb and Trimble. Them the only ones that deserve to get paid. Everybody else, man, I don't know what y'all was on. We paying y'all all this money. Y'all can't put them no buckets. I don't know what was going on there. But it is what it is. Y'all gone. That's going to make way for everybody else to come in. If you want to win, come to the North Carolina Tar Heels. If you want to keep dancing, if you want your head coach to keep dancing in the videos, go there. But if you want to win, come to North Carolina.
You tried it. Facts. Gary, the season dates need to change. That's for the WNBA. I wish it would change. Somebody asked me. I had to think about it. I feel like making it at the beginning of the year. Mm-hmm. I feel like that would be something. Mm-hmm. I exited the combo cam just because I would have rather waited to see if we get Billy Donovan. Not to say Mike Malone is something like bad. I think he's a good coach. The reason why I think Mike Malone is not who we need, I am thinking about recruiting. And in college sports right now, what you have to do is have a coach that can either get you to buy in or somebody who's that big name splash that's going to get the players here. Billy Donovan has a history in college of getting players in, and I wish we would have waited. They said he wasn't going to leave Chicago. I'm telling you what's going to make me upset.
What's that?
He going to leave Chicago and go coach
somewhere else.
And that means we should have just waited.
Well, look, all right, he does have a good track record in college.
Who?
Right? Billy Donovan.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Mike Malone.
That's a champion, right?
2-time national champion.
That's all I want to say.
Mike Malone has a good record in the NBA. He can coach his behind off. Can you translate what you did coaching with Denver and bring that to the collegiate level? He's a head coach. He's a champion. He has a winning record in the NBA. Can you get those recruits? Because I agree with everything you said. Can you get those recruits? And it's going to come down to that money, man.
But the reason why we sit up here asking these questions is the very reason why I wish we would have waited. Mike Malone wasn't on nobody's radar. We could have went and got him any time. Yeah, you would have been second fiddle, but we could have went and got you any time. I don't think Chicago making it. You quote me if I'm wrong, whatever. I don't think Chicago making it in the play and let it alone the playoffs.
No, they're not.
So all we had to do was wait a couple more weeks.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know, Cam said give him a chance. We gotta give him a chance.
No, I told y'all 2 weeks ago I'm hating. I'm hating on things I don't like. I don't like this.
All right,
I wish we would have sat up there and just give it a chance. That's all I'm saying. Just give it a chance.
The best coaches, besides in the Final Four, the best coaches, besides the one that was coaching in the Final Four, is Sean Miller, that coach at Texas. And with everything going on in Texas, all the oil money,
Disappointment don't even stand it. Right now, disappointment. Listen, the only I understand what you're saying about good coaching. Good coaching right now at the beginning of this new NIL until they get regulations does not win you these games. Unfortunately, is who can get the best players.
I agree.
And that's what happened with Michigan. That's what happens in Arizona, who's really just a basketball school.
And the transfer portal.
And who can get them in the transfer portal? NIL transfer portal. They go hand in hand. I'm hating because of Mike Malone. Me personally, I believe Mike Malone is going to look more like Hubert Davis than whatever Michigan's head coach is, whatever UConn, Dan Hurley. I believe he will look more like Hubert Davis than one of the elite coaches who can get people. Calipari, give him another year. I feel like Arkansas may or may not make it to the Final Four.
And so he should.
But he getting players though. He getting players.
A tiger never changes stripes.
But he getting players, all right.
Yeah, he getting them, but they ain't doing nothing.
We not getting them is my thing. We gotta get them. We're in a much tougher position where, dude, Miami seems to catch on fire sometimes. North Carolina, they time is coming to where they gonna be good.
Ooh.
North Carolina State. It happen every 4 or 5 years where they like have a splash in the pan. I'm just saying. You remember, you know somebody who son.
Yeah.
So we gotta solemnly root for North Carolina State sometimes. I'm just concerned that Mike Malone will look closer to Hubert Davis, meaning you may get 1 or 2 good players, but we don't have a team of them. And the Big Ten right now seems to be dealing out the most money, which more money seems to buy you championships. That's where we at right now. And if you can't get those players, we going to be in the same place. What, 4-year contract? Mike, 4?
I'm not sure. I ain't read details. I just saw he got hired. That's it. I don't know details about what he get paid, but look, man, I'm optimistic. Everybody know me. You know me. The chat.
I'm a hater.
Hey, dude, we gotta make something happen, man.
Hate.
Hey, what's my saying? Rome wasn't built in a day. That's all I'm saying. Rome wasn't built in a day. That's it. Hey, okay, NC State, hey, my Howard, you caught a W, but they ain't got a national level player, so I get it. Yep.
The hate is strong.
It is. For you.
No, go NC State. We got to cheer for them now since you know somebody. So we got to cheer for them now.
I cheer for them, man. Just not when they playing us.
All right, so I got that last story. We can get to that one at the end if we have time because it is time for us to do what? Our players of the week. Please tell people what we have.
All right, so we have our players of the week, and we just want to have a spotlight or shout out to all the players that's been balling, that's been doing their thing for the week. So, with no further ado, my player of the week goes to one of my favorite players to watch. Devin Booker becomes the 3rd youngest player in NBA history to reach 18,000 points and first NBA player in history to have 35 points with 0 free throw attempts. I just want everybody to, if you get a chance, if you like basketball, watch basketball. I want y'all to look at Devin Booker's highlights and how easy he makes the game look. He is a Mississippi boy / Michigan boy. And look.
In Mississippi? I should like him more if he's from Mississippi.
Yeah, he's a Mississippi boy, man.
I don't like him like that, though.
Yeah, I do. His game is tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie. His game is tough, and his cars is nice, too. But that's besides the point. He is a fantastic NBA player. Like I said, one of my favorite players to watch. He know where to get to. He gets to his spots. Got a nice, pretty jumper. He can show out when he want to. He has went to the finals. Unfortunately, he lost in that finals to the Milwaukee Bucks, which what's going on over there. But I got to give a big shout out to Devin Booker, man. 18,000 points, third youngest player in NBA history. Hey, you don't get no better than that, man. You don't get no better than that.
That's cool. I'll raise you one though. So one of our favorite players, the unsung hero, if you will, of his family. Shout out to LaMelo Ball. 35 points, 3 rebounds, 7 of 14 from the three-point line. The reason why I'm highlighting him is the Hornets right now, presently speaking, are in the play-in. If they win a couple more games, they may actually get out the play-in and legitimately make the playoffs.
Okay.
LaMelo Ball is a huge reason why. We've said it. We love him. We love to see his game. It's just exciting. He's a killer on the court. I like the man. I want to see more of him. Let's see if Charlotte can become what they used to be, which is at least a household name. Mm-hmm. I want to see that. So that's my first player of the week and my second one. Haha, I got more than you. Cooper Flagg, 96 points in the last 2 games. Cooper Flagg is now the leading candidate for Rookie of the Year. I believe he will take it home. Better than advertised, he is a Duke alumnus. But he's bringing Dallas to relevancy, and it has to be notated, and I have to give him his credit, and we don't usually give Dallas people their credit, but we have to in this instance. Cooper Flagg, if you win a Rookie of the Year, brother, you deserve it. My goodness. Yes.
Look, depending on who they play in the last game of the last couple of games of the season, I might have to try to make a game. You know what I mean?
Not his daddy has turned me off from paying attention to him. Don't watch him because his daddy, he really good. He really, really good.
Who is that?
LaMelo. Also, he is really smooth. He's really smooth according to what we think about Devin Booker. He is smooth. I will give him that. Melo doing well right now, just keeping a muzzle on his pops. We are good. We're going to have a conversation about his pops. I think he is very misunderstood. We got to have a conversation. We're going to bring y'all over to the dark side.
And he got his leg amputated.
Yeah, he did. He did. Well, that's it for our players of the week. We are getting ready to get into our segments. But first, actually 2 things. One more time, if you can, if you will. This episode is brought to you by the graphic that my dear Janita told me to make sure I make from idea to episode 1. We are getting ideas off the ground in action. Yes, this is about podcasting, getting to episode 1, but it's also about bringing ideas to life. This book can help you out. Go get it in the description, in the bio. We love it. We appreciate it in advance. Thank you so much. And without further ado, we are getting into the next thing, which is watch our commercial. I put 3 of them out there.
All right. So for the first segment we have is Flag on the Play, and pretty much Flag on the Play is when we see any players, coaches do anything egregious. It's our job as sports enthusiasts to call these people out. So with no further ado, Flag on the Play goes to, my pick to win it all, Arizona. Arizona, if y'all didn't check it out, they got smacked on Saturday night. Or Sunday, I'm sorry. Yeah, Saturday. It was Saturday we wound up going out?
Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday night, they got spanked by the now champions Michigan. They lost 91-73. Michigan made Arizona look ordinary. They were more physical. Like I said, they were great on defense. Arizona couldn't get what they wanted. They couldn't bully Michigan like they wanted to. But, man, it just shows you, man, like, it was different. It was different. And when you have a team playing like how Michigan was playing and it rolling, and they just couldn't stop. They just couldn't stop. So, again, Arizona, that's who I had winning the whole thing. In my bracket, I lost. Yeah, I lost. Flag on the play on me. But, yeah, Arizona losing almost by 20-something. The game was over before it even started.
Absolutely, Flagg gonna play by UE.
Yep.
Absolutely. How dare you? Stop it. Uh, my flag on the play goes to something we spoke about earlier. Geno Auriemma lost his mind doing what he did to the national treasure of Dawn Staley. How dare you be this big of a sore loser? How dare you sit up there and not even issue the apology to the correct person and try to do it to the rest of the staff and the team? Geno Auriemma, you get the flag on the play because the disgust that you have going on, the vitriol that you have coming from you is unwarranted. You hate her because you ain't her, and yet you have more accomplishments than her right now. That's right. You may want to be a part of the culture. But we'll never set your flag on the play. All right.
That was a good one. That was a good one. All right, so we have the next segment, When Life Comes at You Fast, and pretty much when life comes at you fast is when you get on a plane or the helicopter with your parachute and your parachute don't work when you're on cloud 9, cloud 10, cloud 13, cloud 15. You jump off the plane to the helicopter and your parachute don't work. This is the sound that it makes.
Did you play? Oh, I thought it was playing.
Yeah, it's playing.
Oh, it's still playing?
Don't worry about it. All right. No, I'll just start off. Still playing?
I think so. Oh, no, you.
Okay. All right. So, When Life Comes at You Fast goes to all of.
It's still playing.
Okay. Okay.
It was lit up.
Okay. It goes to all the girls that transferred from UCLA women's basketball team. Two in particular that I know, London Jones and Janai Barker. Now, London Jones played at UCLA for, I believe, 3 years, and then she transferred this past season to USC, the rival. Now, I want to say USC made it to the Sweet 16, if I'm not mistaken.
I look forward. Go ahead.
Yeah, but not only her, but the young lady that transferred from USC to UConn that they lost to South Carolina. And you know, when life comes to you fast, man, y'all go to these other programs. Look, if y'all just would have stayed at home, who knows what would have happened. Now, I don't know if USC would have made it to the Final Four. I'm not sure about that, but. To say the real actual tears, big facts. Cause she was crying on that court, boy. I know she was hurt, but look, you ain't have to leave USC to go to Connecticut. I know you wanted to go. I know you thought it was greener on the other side, but sometimes it's good to stay at home. If you would have stayed, you probably could have at least, who knows what would happen. Now, USC probably would have made it farther to go to the Final Four, Elite Eight or whatever. Who knows? But, I mean, you went to UConn to win. That's all it was. Congratulations for winning the Big East championship outright. Congratulations on winning the Big East tournament. Y'all did y'all thing. Congratulations to a undefeated season. But that don't mean nothing. You did all that not to hold up the trophy. And UCLA is the one holding up the trophy. So, when life comes too fast, it goes to y'all, man. Everybody that transferred.
Now, I'm going to be honest. Mm-hmm. Whoever went to UConn, right?
Yeah.
You put your money on it every year. Who would you bet would be at least in the championship every year?
UConn.
I can't blame them for going.
I can't blame it either. But guess what? What happened? They lost. And it's okay. It's okay. At least you got a chance to taste the Final Four. That's the good thing about it. You got a chance to taste the Final Four, but you still lost. You still lost. That's all.
I don't know. I guess. I don't know.
Hey.
Oh. I saw y'all commenting. Y'all was like, what's wrong with y'all? I turned the volume off because it was something that didn't need to be said on air, and I was laughing. So, yeah.
Real actual tears. The devil you know, man. You're not wrong, man.
It's cool. I mean, I don't know. I can't blame him. That's me. Ladies and gentlemen, my money shot is something that I want you to remember, something that you shall not forget. My money shot goes to former Penn State head coach with rumblings coming out of Virginia Tech where he's at right now. James Franklin is making a stir, a splash for having the arguably best rebuilding class right now, sitting at number one for the players that he recruited to Penn State. That one game that he was actually trying to get them to come over, some did commit. Also rebuilding their program to what it used to be, which was at best a special teams monster, defensive powerhouse, to being somewhat of an offensive juggernaut. James Franklin, we are rooting for you here because Penn State can do no better than what you were. At the end of the day, you were in between a rock and a hard place. Penn State was never going to be better than Ohio State and Michigan. Yes, Indiana came up, but maybe Penn State just didn't have what it takes. I believe James Franklin, I hope to God they played Penn State this year. Get your lick back, baby. Because you, sir, are at least a great coach for what you did. Double-digit win seasons just about every time he was there. The college football playoffs expansion was made for him, which he made every time. Only one team can win. Just because it wasn't Penn State, they actually touched it and came close. You were unfairly fired. And I believe you are going to find tremendous success in a weak ACC conference. And by golly, if you make noise and go further and just so have to beat Penn State, this hater will be rooting against Penn State and rooting for you, Virginia Tech. That's my money shot. Yes, I'm petty.
Just like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
All right. One more time before we get to it, I am going to scroll back through our comments. But if you can, if you will, put an M next to the artist, album, or song. We want to know what you're listening to. We want you to share it with us. We will get to sharing those things here in one moment while I get ready to scroll back. But actually, if you want to, my brother,
Yes, sir.
we will go ahead and get to what we see.
All right. Throwback to the Chronic, Dr. Dre. Threw that on all weekend. Okay.
Great album.
All right.
Starlight, Stephanie Mills.
Throwback. Okay.
Look at me reading.
Go ahead. All right. Keith Frank, Haters with a Z.
I know you ain't judging no names the way you be putting these names out there.
Who?
Oh, I thought you judged the name with
What,
the Z.
Keith?
No.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Want Ads by Honeycomb. Look at me.
All right.
I usually get stumped about all this.
All right. You got some good music picks, man.
I think I did miss
Dr.
some,
Dre.
so give me a second. Go, keep going.
Yeah, Dr. Dre. Okay. Next week or maybe the week after that. Just know it was two people's birthday. That was last week. A rapper from New Orleans,
Absolutely.
and one of the greatest singers from Philadelphia. They might be on my pick for next week. Y'all take a guess on who. The first one, I don't know. You know.
That's a regional thing.
Yeah, it's a regional thing. If you know, you know. But and they also had a mixtape come out with another rapper from Pittsburgh. So if you know, you know, man. But
Not if you know, you know.
if you know, man. Look, if you know, they make classics. And shout out to Cardo.
Wait.
I'm listening.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'm listening to Silence when I can because I have a 5-year-old in my ears constantly. It's okay.
You take that piece. You definitely take that piece. We understand.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
We understand.
We appreciate you for tuning in.
Here we go. I believe I got yours up here.
All right.
We get in. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So I gotta give a big shout out to this one. I've been playing this all weekend, all week long. This is Young Dolph and Key Glock, Water on Water on Water, and then we have the album with One Umbrella, Lil Yee, Lil Bean, 22 Jim featuring Larry June, and the name of that record is Off Top.
What's wrong with these names?
Yeah, man, it's a California thing. That's all I can say. So we got again Young Dolph and Key Glock, Water on Water on Water, and One Umbrella. That's with Lil Yee, Lil Bean, 22 Jim featuring Larry June, Off Top.
Okay.
A.
Okay. I've been on my funk tip, old school tip, for a while. These came when I had my playlist. A Love of Your Own by Average White Band, Billy Ocean, Caribbean Queen.
Okay.
Once again, Average White Band, A Love of Your Own, and Billy Ocean, Caribbean Queen. Those were a couple of mine. Gucci Mane.
Yeah, Gucci man. Hey, look, you had to do what you had to do. You a millionaire. You don't need to lose your life over no nonsense. Pooh Shiesty, Big 30, and Pooh Shiesty Daddy. Yeah, y'all going to jail for if allegedly, if everything come out from what I've been hearing, y'all going to jail for a long time, especially you, Pooh Shiesty.
Hit that one.
Which one?
This one.
All right, got to Let 'Em Know by Chucky Ellis. Yeah, Pooh Shiesty. Yeah.
Y'all always make me feel so old because I never know these people.
Don't worry about it. A lot of people.
I gave you some old ones. This YN right here.
Don't worry. Hey, like Gary had said earlier, it's regional. So unless you music or hip hop head like that, a lot of people don't know.
She know Billy Ocean though.
Stick with what you know. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Billy Ocean is great, and our heartbeat is one.
And our heart as beat as one.
Now
that song is gonna be stuck in my head.
Listen, that's
love on the run.
That's how it got on my list. It's stuck in my head. Great show. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Or Houston Jack.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yes, I do. Nope. Well, we got a couple minutes, so I put on here on the run sheet, and I told you a little bit before. Sean, you might be mad, but this is a story that kind of hit the airways and kind of went crazy. No, it's not LeBron James versus Memphis. That's another story for another day. I wanted to talk about it, but I knew we weren't going to have no time. Jalen Hurts had an article written about him, I believe 5,000 words, about how people don't like him and he's not a great leader, and how he has an inability to not want to change. To be fair, he's had 11 to 13 offensive coordinators since he's been in the league. But his inability to change can be registered two ways. He believes he's so great that he's on a level of, in another sport, Michael Jordan / Kobe-esque, or stubbornness. I'll just leave y'all with that. That's a teaser for next week. But yes, crazy story. There will be graphics for that. I was shocked. I cannot believe that this was written about Jalen Hurts. I cannot believe that he may actually pay more attention to what's written versus what his teammates and people in real life say. Sadness, yes. We're going to talk about it next time. That is a teaser for next time. Do you have anything to say before we get out of here?
Nah, man, look, thank y'all for tuning in as always. We appreciate you.
Hold on.
Y'all could be anywhere, but y'all here with us.
Let's see real quick. Can I say off topic? Moonshot right now is great. I love it.
Somebody gonna have to elaborate on that.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
All right. Yes, if nothing else, once again, this is Gary.
This is Cary.
GNC Sports Talk, where we do it.
For the culture.
By the culture.
Because we are the culture. You dig?
#1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so. Thank you, love you, appreciate you. Can't wait to see you again. Take it easy, y'all.